Hello and welcome back to Jacob's Toys 5-minute figure reviews. Please do like, share, subscribe, all of those things. All support to the channel is very much appreciated. In this video I'm taking a look at two figures within the 5 minutes, and that is the Indiana Jones Adventure Series, Temple of Doom, Indiana Jones and Short Round. So let's crack open the first one and take a look. Now with this particular line I've not been overly bothered about picking up every single figure or anything like that. My original intention was to just pick up each version of Indiana Jones, so each of the kind of iconic main poster versions of Indiana Jones, should we say. So naturally Temple of Doom was a must-have, the iconic kind of one shirt, one sleeve kind of thing. I love the inside packaging of these boxes. I love the fact that little bags aren't just bags, they are the map that we of course see in all of those Indiana Jones films. Now what have we got in here? We have got a piece of the builder artifact. We've got his big old kind of machete blade. It's a little bit bent, but I could sort that out with some heat. Got his revolver as well that goes in his holster. We've got his whip, his wound up whip that goes on his belt, and then we've got an unwound whip. And in the building artifact you get the bottom jaw of that skull. The actual figure itself again comes in these very, you get the little builder figure things printed on the box as well. These bags are really cool. This is really cool. Okay, his legs are a bit twisted up, but upon initial inspection no real issues here. I'm a bit annoyed with that because that's supposed to be his knee that you can see, but then of course if you bend the knee it's not his knee, it becomes his thigh. But yeah, overall he's pretty cool. Yeah, he's pretty cool. Temple of Doom is such a kind of iconic film. It's kind of that version of Indiana Jones that was a bit rough and ready, and yeah, and there's a couple of versions of this as well. There's another version that you can get hold of as well, but this is a cool figure. So I'm going to put the revolver in its holster because I don't need him holding that. I really hate these little pouch buttons, if that's the right word, the little kind of peg and hole, because they are really fiddly and really difficult to do. I think another trick that they missed is by not allowing their hats to be removable. If they had made it a removable hat, that would have been quite cool, because there are so many iconic scenes in the Indiana Jones film where he loses his hat and he's reaching out to grab it or pulling it before something falls down or something. So I think the fact that the figures have the hats like attached to the head is a real miss trick. The big machete, very cool. It's a very cool look, and it's just, there we go, that's just him from the poster, isn't it? Let's just have a look at the whip. I know I put the whip on his belt, but let's just have a look at how the whip looks in his hand. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think this is my favourite look of Indiana Jones. I always think of Temple of Doom when I think of Indiana Jones. And there we go, the bottom jaw of the artifact. Let's have a look at Short Round as well. For the sake of time, let's just do a quick bit of editing. Boom, out of the box, there we go. So we have another piece of the artifact. We have the back of the skull, which is quite big. Let's just push these together so we can see what they look like. I'm annoyed that we haven't got the front of the skull. I'm going to have to get another figure now, aren't I, to get that front of the skull. But I do like the fact that they're not builder figures, they're build artifacts, so you kind of get a diorama piece. With Short Round you get two hats. You get the fedora hat and you also get a baseball cap. You also get a little voodoo doll and a knife, and of course you get the flaming torch. Now Short Round's a figure that I never really expected to have a figure of, a character that I never expected to have a figure of. So I'm kind of pleased that we've got him. And I think even though I was going to collect just the iconic poster versions of Indiana Jones, Short Round was an absolute must-have. Now he's got a soft goods coat, which does kind of strike me a little bit. Here he is with the Indy hat, but I'm not going to keep that one on him. I'm going to put his little New York baseball cap on. Yeah, so soft goods as a coat, I was a bit shocked by that. I thought it was going to be kind of moulded, but either way it kind of works. Anyone that knows me or is a fan of the channel knows that I'm not massively fond of soft goods. Let's put the little knife in the other hand as well. But he scales nicely with Indy, and yeah, to just have Temple of Doom, Indy and Short Round it's like an iconic duo, isn't it? So there we go. There's the two figures. I think they're really cool. Definitely worth picking up. I'm going to take a look at a few of the other figures in this way, not in this wave, in this line, because I'm going to pick up a few of the others. So I now have the Raiders of the Lost Ark Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom Indiana Jones. Got the Dial of Destiny as well, and getting the Last Crusade soon. Just need the Crystal Skull version, but I don't think that's going to come anytime soon. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe and all of those things. I'll see you soon.